We're doing a couple things today. Um, we're mainly going to be doing double walled cups, but we are going to also be doing some one teapot body as well. We're not going to make all the parts of the teapot body right now, I don't think. It's going to be a single walled teapot. It's 500 grams of clay. It's a little bit bigger than normal. We'll go from there. Let me just put some music on. Sydney, Kitten, how are you guys? Tell me everything. How are you today? Um, but yeah, I think we're going to start with the teapot body. Morning, Laurel. Black clay. We're on black clay kick. So let's start with the teapot and go from there. And then we're gonna make three double walled cups. They're 400-gram exteriors and 350-gram interiors. Oh, nice. Everything survive okay? Me? Yes, this was a very busy weekend. Morning, Amanda. How are ya? Ken seems very busy, running around all over the place. There's something in the bottom of this clay. It's causing it to be a little bit verstoodled right now. Oh, that's nice. That's exciting. I'm glad you can do that from time to time. Nope, this is cone 10. Oh, yeah, that's annoying. Well, hopefully that doesn't take too long to do. It's not gonna be too wet to do it today, yeah? It's supposed to rain here. I don't know what it's gonna be like where you are. Yeah, it's no, Sydney, this is a, cone 10 black clay from Standard. So this is all gonna go into the Anagama or my kiln. Yep, Standard 378. I ordered it from Blick because 'cause they're the only people who had it in stock. Sharp. I'm doing okay today. How are you doing? Yeah, I bet. Right? Right? Standard isn't? I'm doing the new gallery trick, Sydney. From Standard, which one are you getting? Uh, oh, I'm sorry, Sharp. Tell me what's wrong? Lily, we're gonna start with just a teapot body today, but we're actually mainly gonna be working on double wall cups today. Hmm, fascinating. I haven't had any issue with this clay at all. Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds horrible. Well, I hope you feel better soon. And do you know what kind of clay from Standard it was? Cool. This new technique for the gallery is pretty damn awesome. I and it works on the double walled pots that we did yesterday too, so it's possible. It's harder on a double wall pot, but it's possible. Really? Oh, fascinating, kitten. Almost sounds like a him issue if it's all of it, right? Is it being overfired, Sydney? With cone 5 clay? Why is that, Lily? You definitely should. It's pretty awesome. Interesting. Okay, Ken. Math class. Oh my God. How's it going? How's mathin'? Is it mathin' good? What? Already? Why? What happened? It's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Gotcha. What kind of math class? Jesus. All right. Good luck. Far out. Just cone. Why not cone 6? Okay. Sounds good, Sharp. I see. Yeah, that sounds probably about right. I knew that you liked wrinkly shirts, Prof, so I wore it just for you. This cup? Yep, this is a reject cup from a couple firings ago. Though this is the style we're gonna go back towards when we do undulating stuff again. Gotcha. I was gonna say cone 5's an interesting choice. Thank you. Okay, we're just gonna let this sit now. I was doing it for you, Prof. I thought I was looking hot for you. How'd your birthday go? What'd you do? Um, Brian, funnily enough, I was out at the pond on Saturday and they stocked trout and I caught like 40 trout. They're all fall stockings are really the fish are small though, so I didn't keep anything. But it was fun. All right, time to work on some double walled stuff. Hell yeah. Glad to hear, kitten. It's always a bummer when that happens, when it does happen. All right, so we're going for mhm, simple. We might make one of these undulating. Ah, yeah, that's what happens. I do, but I also spin. I don't have a preference. I do what's gonna catch the fish in that moment. Mm. I mean, it's possible. It's very possible, Sydney. It was cool though, they school, so you see them all, and so they were all, like, right there being pretty little fish. Ah, they're so pretty. Alright, and then we'll inflect that edge in later. They were brookies that I caught on Saturday, Brian. No, I don't. You mean out of the country, prof? I probably go out only out once a year now. It's hard to, get help for Olive, and I don't wanna leave her for very long, so but I'd probably say, majority of the fish that I catch, Brian, are rainbows. That's true, it could be, it could be. Actually, you guys on YouTube, I'm gonna show you Olive real quick because she's really cute right now. That's her vibe when we're in the studio together. Thanks, Lily. She's such a cute little dog. I can't show you guys on TikTok, sorry, because the other side of my camera doesn't work, which is the whole reason I got a new phone. Morning, Jets. How are you? Hi, Claudia. What? Why kid? Yeah, I know the mosquitoes are out and about. She's such a good little dog. I had a little raised bed for her in there, and there's I have her really close to the wood stove. She's nice and toasty. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What else are you gonna get into today? I think we're gonna do kind of like a bunch of because it is, Claudia. Everybody says pottery's hard, but they're lying to you. It's easy. Anybody could do it. This is my I believe this is my 8th day making pottery, so I'm pretty new to it still, so anybody could do this. Mm, mm, mm. What about a tiger? Lucky Lily. I want it to rain. We have a 15% chance of rain today, and that's it, you know? That sounds perfect, Jess. Mm. I'm always a fan of those that, like kind of American style tiger look, tattoo look. All right. Oh no, Lily, that's no good. I hope you get some rain soon. Is this yeah. So it's supposed to rain for 3 days, but are you supposed to get a lot of rain? Oh, really? Oh, damn, that's not good, Sharp. Interesting, the top ripped on this one. Doesn't really matter because we're gonna be adding another top to it, but fascinating. Mm, mm. Awesome, can't wait to see. Good luck, kitten. That's a later problem. How many did you make? Gotcha. What's up, Juliet? How are you today? This one's probably the most hot chocolatey of the lot so far. This is gonna be black clay. I don't really need to worry about the outside too much, or the fact that that rim broke because again, we're gonna be adding another section to it, so it doesn't really matter. Right? We're gonna make a couple tall double wall cups, and then we're gonna make I think we're making 3 double wall cups today together. It was in this one stream. And I think the third one is gonna be an undulating double wall cup. Again, this doesn't matter at all because we're gonna be attaching a piece to it, so who cares? Mm. You just do a majority of you know me, and then the remaining are mugs? Though mugs would sell better. I hope you do, Sharp, that's not good. About the conversation? Are you stressed out about the conversation? Mm, mm. Yeah, honestly, they would like the handled form. I hate to say it because I don't want it to be that way, but maybe in solidarity, I'll handle one of these with you. We'll put a handle on one of the bombs of these, turn to a mug. That totally I would frustrate me too. That's a kind of a big one though, Sharp, so I hope you do have a conversation with them about it sooner than later. Hmm. To have just have the conversation with him sooner than later. Yeah, we'll do the solidarity handle together. You can pick which one you'd like to put the handle on. Yeah, let me know how it goes. All right, this one's gonna be undulating, I think. Oh, this is big air bubble in it. Oh yeah, don't do it right this exact second. Ooh, lots of air bubbles. Well, whatever. Air bubbles never hurt us, just made it a little bit more difficult. Interestingly, it's actually the same form. The only difference is we're gonna undulate it after we throw it, but they're thrown the same way. Maybe not quite as thin. Oh wait, I want to put big throwing lines into this one. Do I have nails yet? Not quite, but they're more naily than when we did the other day. All right, let's see how this clay takes undulation. This will be the first one we try with it. Yep, there's gonna be holes on all of them. Same pattern that we have been doing because I really like that pattern. Even this one will have holes. Maybe the pattern will be different on this one. I don't really know. I think I want it to collapse more, but I don't know how to do that. Not bad, right? That's disgusting sharp. I hate that. I know it's gonna be I think we have a high of 80 here today. I want a little bit more collapse on these edges. I don't know. Why, Jesse? I did this intentionally. What do you mean let go? See? See, bud? Glad you like it, Claudia. Gotta love a good cool down. I know it's gonna be 73 tomorrow. No, it's too hot. 90 degrees is disgusting. Do you like that hot of weather? Oh, I thought you were talking about the weather. Oh, good. Congrats. I am happy for that. Sorry, I misread. Right? Agreed, Amanda. Is that too fast? How do you feel about that? I know you're trying to gain weight, but I just don't know at this speed. Is that like an okay speed to be doing it? I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Hell yeah, kid, and that's the way to do it. You haven't glazed unless you spilled all that glaze. I'm just trying to make some room in here for just trying to make room for the interior section that's going to sit in here. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're happy about it though. So there is a crack forming here on the outside that you guys can probably see right here. I'm just going to futz with it a bit. Hmm. I that must really suck, Sharp. I'm sorry. I hope that gets easier to deal with. Okay, cool. I'm psyched on that one. Let's make it double walled now. Just almost every single day, I'll be drinking a puer. This one is I'm still working on this 180-gram cake I got from Intergalactic Tea a couple weeks ago. It's good. It's a solid tea. And for 20, I think it was for 180 grams, it was only like $22 or something. So it was a really great deal. Hi, hi. What's up? How are you guys? Yay, Claudia. Gotta love the support. Okay, so the other measurement we need to take is depth. Ken, did you steal my every time, kid, I come in here, you take my ruler from me. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, we're at 3.5 inches. The perfect size. Um, so I want some more tea before we continue. Wha- I don't know why you always do it, Ken. Like every time we're in here, at least I know who to ask. Reborn, go get some tea. What are you doing? What are you doing here? You need tea in your life. Where are you gonna have it? You get it? Okay. It sure does, Jess. I tried to make my own tea a couple of months ago. It was really bad. You can't. Where are you that you can't get tea? That's about the width we need. Needs to go a little bit wider on the bottom. Oh, just hanging out, you know. How you doing? What's new? What's happening? Tell me everything. So I said three. We're at 3.5. Okay, so we don't have to do much more. Gotcha, gotcha. Almost there. So, I was thinking about it last night when we were in the studio, but we finished up that teapot, and then I spent another hour and a half futzing with the handles and all the dots and everything after the stream ended. Um, and I'm really happy with how the teapot turned out. Uh, but I also kind of, while I was sitting here listening to music and kind of whatever, I'm realizing that what I need to do is we do streaming like 3 days a week or something like that. And then like 3 days a week, I also make videos and I don't stream. Or maybe I just do that twice a week and I make videos and then we stream 4 days a week or whatever. But I think I can't be in here every single day streaming. Instead, I have to like mix up streaming and making videos. Um, so I don't know. Just something I was thinking about. Just wanted your opinions on that, if that makes sense. Ah, that sounds perfect. I love everything about that. Well, that's the thing. So I know that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, right? Okay. Okay. You guys are all putting out things that make sense to me. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of both then. Maybe I'm gonna do 1 day. You know what? Let's start with 1 day a week of making videos. So I'll do one less day of streaming, and then thank you, Claudia. And then we'll just, or you know what we can do is I can make a video. I can still have a live video going on one of my phones and then film it on the other phone. So I'll probably film on this phone if it has better quality. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I just find myself not posting anywhere anymore. And I do really love the live videos way more than actually making a video. BTS? I'm bad with acronyms. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Ah, yeah. Well, that's what I think it'd be nice. It'd be you know what? We'll just try that for the beginning of the videos and see how it goes. And if it's too distracting, we can't actually get the videos made, we'll switch to it. So I'm just doing it once a week. But we'll probably start doing that tomorrow morning when I am in the studio. Okay. This is going to be our solidarity mug with Sydney. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we're at 4 1/4. It's nice to do those longer videos every so often that I add voiceovers in is all I'm thinking. And pretty much what I posted was to both of you guys yesterday, last night, was what I can do if we're doing the live video. I can kind of show what we did, but I can't really do much more than that. Mm. I wouldn't consider you guys distracting one bit. You are. I want a massage. Jealous. You won't share. It's very selfish of you. I'm working on it, Claudia. Oh, really? I love a good massage. I mainly go and get acupuncture now, but I do love a good massage. Jax, this is my 15th day today. So we're brand new. So if you have any suggestions on what I can do to improve, let me know because I don't actually really know what I'm doing. People keep saying to not use that much water, but I don't really understand why. Um, but that seems to be like the number one thing that people say to me. They're like, "You're using too much water," and I just don't get it. Wait, this is pottery? Um, yeah. Well, I think Claudia, a lot of it. I was a rock climber for many many years, like a disgustingly addicted rock climber, and so the only strength I have are forearm strength, and forearm strength is like the best thing you can have for pottery, and so it kind of just worked out. Say again, kitten. I can never remember what I've just said, so I don't. You probably noticed that at this point. Oh, yeah, agreed. Those people are insane. They're the same people who are like, "Throw with slip, it's so much better." I'm gonna tell you right now, they're just wrong. I don't say that a lot, but they're wrong. Slip sucks. I don't understand how people throw with it. I'm anti-slip here. We're all about the spit over slip situation. I know that doesn't equate to throwing, but we should be around the exact okay, same height. I mean, it makes sense. The same amount of clay, I threw it the same way. That makes sense. So I'm hoping to get 10 pieces into this Anagama firing. So I'm hoping in the next 2 days we can do 10 pieces specifically for this. And I think we might do some smaller Kung Fu style teapots, just single walled for it as well. I've noticed that a lot of the time oops, that was weird. I've noticed a lot of the time when I bring stuff to this kiln, it breaks. And so I don't really want to put in like crazy, crazy effort. Um, and then just my piece is breaking. So I'm not doing the loading. Okay. Thanks for the bear. Appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. Okay. I think this can go quite a bit wider. Yeah. Bleh. Thank you, Sharp. Um, I had a lot of good backseat instructors on various platforms that kind of guide me through what I can do and what I can't do in pottery. So I appreciate that, Sharp. I'm a lot of people with 20 years of experience. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks, Salty. It's really not that hard. This is my seventh day doing this, so well, he has good eyes. It's pretty much my seventh time. Happy you should. Also, happy I haven't been able to figure out how to see the video that you were talking about. Wait, hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, I have pretty eyes, but I don't know how to throw. That makes sense. Thanks, Salty. Yeah, any suggestions you have, let me know. Always looking for improvement. Oh, okay, whatever, Sharp. I thought we were talking about me here. Okay. Like, I just saw, there's a woman. Hold on, I just got clay all over my screen. There's a woman in Connecticut as well, Heather, I can't remember her TikTok at the moment, but she posted a response to my clay taking out the tree video, like, and made her own, and I just saw it yesterday. Like, I don't and but she posted it when I posted mine months ago. Salty, this is my 14th day doing pottery, so, today is my 2nd week officially. Do you do pottery, Salty? Ouch. Fire equals hot. Who would have thought? Not me, that's for sure. Honestly, for the amount of for the amount of, like, how many years that we've been using a torch, and the fact that I still, like, touch stuff immediately after I torch it and I don't expect it to be hot is insane, you know? Like, I truly can't believe it. I don't think I'll ever learn that one. The nice thing is I've only ever burnt my fingers once from touching the actual wait, how is this in this bag? Ah, there we go. Dryer bags for, when people do their laundry. I don't do it, as you can see from my wrinkly shirt, but people bring them to me, which is very sweet. Oh, hold on, my kettle is put some hot water in there. That's cool. What are you making out of air dry clay? Tell me all about it. I wanna hear about all the experience there. And do you wanna get into hand building or do you wanna get into wheel throwing? Sharp. I'm getting there. Ah! Ugh. Oh, man. Can't mess this one up. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the mug. The only one I care about is the mug for Sydney. Not for Sydney, but in salt. Ah! What's happening? Uh, honestly, yeah, again, I get a lot of cool stuff just because of that. It's great. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess it up, Sydney, don't worry. Gotcha, gotcha. Right on. I'm gonna take another gander, see if I can find it again, happy after this. You probably could use air dry clay on the wheel, but, um, it probably won't work very well. I don't know. I don't know enough about air dry clay and its qualities, but and then it's not like you can functionally use air dry clay. So they're bad. What's causing them? What's triggering the allergies today? Mm, mm. Gotcha, gotcha. Also, if someone knows better about air dry clay going on a wheel, let me know because I've never used air dry clay, so I'm just speculating here. I just assume that it's not gonna work. I see, I see, I see. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're trying to accomplish with it, but if you're trying to make stuff that like I'm doing right now, air dry clay is not gonna cut it. But if you're just trying to make like a art piece or like a vase or something for yourself, then yeah, I don't think it matters. I don't know how easy it'll be to throw with though. What am I trying to make? I'm just here hanging out. I'm not trying to make anything. What are you trying to make? How much do you think you would get if you ended up suing them? A nice apple or something in return? Oh, yeah. I mean, there's potential maybe that that would be okay then. I probably wouldn't do anything more than that. Ah, do they, Sydney? Can you explain how they pitch it? Yeah, I'm trying to show off pretty hard here today, Sharp. I want you guys to see what a seasoned professional is like in the studio. Nothing staying on the wheel, blah blah blah. I like a good wrinkly a piece of clothing, Amanda, but dryer bags are really great for covering pots. I'm trying, Jess, that's for sure. I know this is boring. I'm just doing like trying to get it as thin as I can without getting it so thin that when I throw it together with the other piece that they actually falls apart. It's a very fine line here. Exactly, Amanda. Honestly, that's kind of amazing, Sydney. You don't think I look successful and well dressed, Prop? I'm a little offended, honestly. Mm, mm. Yeah, Salty, I stream on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. Ah, thank you, Amanda. See, Prof, that's what's happening right there. I'm looking artsy. In fact, I should be covered in more clay. I feel like most people who work in clay are just covered in stuff. All I got is this little bit of schmutz right here. Oh yeah, I know. It just sounds like I'm talking to myself most of the time. Sounds good, Sharp. Feel better. Ah, no, I think that's just my natural state, Prof. I think I just naturally look disheveled all the time. I think that's just my being. They did salty. We were talking about, um, I think you said Michaels, right? Sells an air dry clay. Yeah, correct, salty. But I don't I don't think it really I mean, I don't know. I'm skeptical. "What's up, princess? How are you? What's new? What's happening? Tell me everything." I do. I'm not gonna put this on my face, though. There's a lot of manganese in this clay. I'm gonna try to avoid eating it and putting it on my body as much as I can. Unlike that Cone 6 clay that's black, which is manganese free, this is, like, loaded. Yeah, I mean, the, it's you can get, like, a cheap Olive, wait here, please. You can get a cheap kiln online, just like a used one. You can get them for free sometimes if you wanna put some extra work into it, but here, hold on one sec. I was being a guard dog. "Get him with your fangs! Bite him! Bite him in the face!" Um, yeah, I mean, $15 seems too high for that. She's a Whippet Lab with a little blackmouth cur in her. I feel like I deserve the unsubscription from the wrinkles. What? That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm probably just gonna go camping on the AT tomorrow, speaking of camping. Oh, yeah, she's a great little one. Okay, whatever, prof. Sup, Ian? She sure is, Jess. She's wonderful. She's gonna get a giant slab of salmon tonight. We might go fishing tonight. Maybe we'll catch a trout for her for dinner. It just depends on how much work we get done in here. I would like to make a majority of the 10 pieces today. They're not doing that all in one stream. We're gonna do like 3 at a time, do breaks and stuff like that. What? Why'd you do that? How'd you do it? Tell me everything. Up, little dog. You know, a piece of alligator? I have chunks of alligator meat, freeze dried alligator meat. There you go, B. Papa. Um, no, she doesn't have a favorite fish. I've given her a lot of different types of fish. She's had tuna, she's had snapper, she's had different types of mackerel, um, trout, salmons, steelheads, bass, pickerel, rock bass, tog. She's had a lot of fish. Oh, tons of fish, this dog. Right, you keep hearing me say fish, and then you keep coming over here because you're so excited. Here, you can have one more piece of, alligator. Here you go, sweetie. Sup, Aki? How are you? Oh, dang. It just happened like that? Dang, I'm sorry, Ian. Exactly. She gets lots of fishies, though. Mahi-mahi, barramundi. I buy her a lot of fish in the summer because I don't like to fish in the summer or the dead winter. I don't ice fish. It's just for people who like to drink and sit. I like to move when I'm fishing. No, no, if you like that, good on you, but not for me. And I don't do the summer because the fishies are upset in the summer. I'm in Connecticut, Salty. Where are you? Really happy? That's adorable. I love that. Hello, little dog. You were looking like a princess over there. In fact, I call her that most of the time because that's what you are. Okay, fine. One more piece of alligator before we trim this. Oh man, I there so in Sika was this past March, it was in Utah and I slipped a disc so I didn't go. Um but oh, she's always in here with me, Sharp. I can't show her on TikTok though because that other side of the camera doesn't work, but if you go to YouTube, I can show you if you guys want. I see. Damn, I'm sorry, Ian. That's horrible. Olive certainly eats better than me. That's I can tell you that right now. I had a piece of watermelon for dinner last night, and she had a piece of salmon and sweet potatoes. So, is it? I'm probably not gonna go. Oh, wait, I might go to that one. Salty, the YouTube's the same as my TikTok name. I think there's a link in my bio on TikTok that'll bring you to my YouTube. Okay, Sharp. Give Salty a few seconds to come over so I can show you little Olive, who has changed locations. She's now on the tall, comfy chair that I put up on bricks recently, and then we'll do a little Olive stream. Yeah, that's awesome. I love yellow watermelon. They're so great. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Are you gonna go, Sydney? Or Kitten or anybody? I haven't had a yellow watermelon this year, Chess. I'm kinda bummed about it. I don't grow watermelon anymore. I consumed too many of them, and I just found that it was too much. I probably eat like 3 or 4 or 5 watermelon by myself a day, a day, each week. So, my garden would have to be just watermelon at that point. You're gonna go, Amanda? Cool. Right, a little much. Mm, mm, gotcha. I'm hoping that someone will sponsor me and I can do something there again, like I did in Richmond. Pretty much. All right. I'm just gonna assume Salty's over here yet, and I'm gonna show Olive again on YouTube. Hold on. You guys can just have a little bit of an olive stream while I um tuck this in. Hello, little dog. Or would you like a little cookie for being such a cute dog? I know it really is, Jess. I did it I know my thing I geek over now is I grow a lot of loofahs. So oh, she's the best. Awesome. Perfect, fantastic. Oh, she's great. Is Olive lazy? Look at that dog. There's no way. They're calling you lazy over here, little bee. Can you believe it? All right, we're gonna wait. Hold up. Actually, we're gonna change the stream for a second. Everybody on TikTok, I'm gonna do a little dog training thing on YouTube real quick. So just bear with me. All right, little dog. We're gonna do some tricks. Okay. All right. My studio's a mess. Bear with me. All right. Okay, little queen. We're gonna perform. Olive. Heel. Good. Middle. Yes. Heel. Stay. High five. Pretty. Good. All right. We'll do an easy one because it's low down here. Good job. Good job. All right. All done. Okay. Back up to bed. Oop. All right. Anyway, there's our little olive stream intermission. Yeah, she's great. She has 3 trick titles. You should, Jess. It's the loofahs are awesome. So she has 3 trick titles. She has your AKC. She was doing agility for a while, but we stopped. Um, she's a smart girl. It was my ex who did all the main training, and then she kind of lost interest in training all of about 2 years in, and then I kind of took over and just did everything else. But I, if I had to start over, I don't know if how I could start. I just been expanding upon the foundations that my ex like kind of installed in her, installed. Installed's not the right word, but you know what I mean. She's a lab whippet with mostly whippet lab with blackmouth cur and feist instilled. Thank you, Jess. That's what I was trying to say. But she's great. She's wonderful. Deserves everything all the time for everything. As you can see, the perfect little dog. You tell me, Gabby. What am I guessing? Yes, thank you guys. It sure is. What? No, I never. Tell me what's their name, Gabby. What kind of dog? Tell me everything. I want to hear all about it. Um, no, I never ironed my shirts to begin with. We're making 3 double walled. We are using that black clay. We got 3 double wall cups going and then a teapot body going. Amazing. That's so awesome, Gabby. Are you psyched? Okay, bye, Sharp. Sounds good. I'll definitely be on and off all day today streaming. So enjoy the meeting. Thanks for hanging. Good. As you should be. Okay. Sounds good. Enjoy your nap. Okay. That's exciting. How do you think they're going to get along well? Right? These are all going to be fired in a 10-day firing, by the way. Princess. We have 10 pieces that are going in. They're gonna be more expensive than my normal work. It's a once a year firing, but, they're gonna be cool. Good. I hope so. How old is Atticus again? I know I asked before, but gotcha. Whoa, I am really bad at measuring. I don't know why. Some days I'm like on it on measurements, and some days I like it's like I've never done pottery before. Oh yes, Jess, thank you. I appreciate it. I was wondering when you learned how to measure, and it's day 15 and 14 days in. Not gonna happen. I'm trying sharp. I'm trying to impress you guys, and I'm failing miserably. Everybody's gonna think I don't know what I'm doing, which I don't. Yeah. Exactly, exactly. I haven't learned um, about measuring yet. Measuring is tomorrow. I'll get there. I'll get there one day. Though we've been perpetually at 14 for quite a while, so I don't know if we'll ever actually get there. Okay. I'm slightly worried about trimming this one, but we'll find out. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Sharp. That's all I needed to hear. I'm gonna come in here with the most pristinely ironed shirt. I threw away all my button ups years ago, Prof, and all my polos. I only rock shirts that people give me now. I didn't even buy this shirt. I'm not interested in dressing quote unquote well. I take that back. I have one nice dress shirt and one nice pair of pants. Uh and I bought a tweed jacket for myself for funerals and weddings and such. Mm, mm, 100%. I really hate the interaction of this angle and the I quasi-retired? No, man. I'm 34, 33. I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of life until I die. I'm not gonna have enough money to do anything because like this doesn't make any money. Quasi-retired. You've been watching me for weeks. What are you talking about? Salty, we're making a double-walled undulating cup. They're all just haters out here. That's why. It's not like I'm listening to Prop 'cause he hasn't paid my $20 respect fee today. So, pretty much anything's more profitable than pottery. Thanks for the rose. What? You're inside now? Good on ya. I really hate this interaction. I think we can bulk it up maybe later with some, um God, I wish I was retired and I was just doing this for fun and not having to make money from it. Can you imagine what like, ridiculous shit we'd be making? I'm already making stuff like this, and I'm not retired. Can you imagine what we'd be doing if I was retired and had, like, no need to make money? I'd be making wacky, wacky stuff. Alright, let me take this one off. One day sharp. I truly don't know if it's possible for me to retire in this career though. They're really like, and I've said this a lot in the streams, but they're really, unless you're doing production style work, um, there really is not that much money in it. Yeah, yeah, that's true. But since I don't need an income, it would also be really expensive. So it'd be incredibly wacky, incredibly expensive. Yeah, honestly, just I feel the same way. My aunt, who's a full-time potter, she's in her she 80 now, and she's still working full time making pots. So I don't. There's no end to this. How much is this? This is 14 grams of clay. You find this satisfying? No, my aunt Jess is a potter up in Massachusetts, and she's in her 80s. Hi, hi. What's up? Notification. I really mismeasured all these. You are sharp. My God. We're making a cup today. Notification. We're attempting to make a cup today. I'm not guaranteeing that we get anything done. This is the one with the cracked top too. Just simple stuff, nothing fancy. Heat retention, Teresa, and aesthetics. Mm. Quiet. The best way to get started in pottery is to take a class at a local place. So if you have a craft center close by to you, you should take a class there. That would be the best way to get into it to see if you even like it or not. Because it's not for everybody. And what I've noticed is that if you go in with an artistic background, there's a chance that you're like not three-dimensional artistic background, or just actually, I take it back, any kind of artistic background, you get into it um, that's not craft related, you're probably going to have a hard time. Is your the intention? What I teach a lot of people, and what I find is that if they do things artsy for a living, they try pottery, they're not good at it, and it kills them because they're not good at it immediately, and they think they're going to be just like godly at it right from the get go. Natalie, how are you? I'm showing you right now. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's right, kitten. I wish tomorrow happened sooner. Oh, it's a great day, Natalie. How's your day going? 5 a.m.'s too early. What are you doing? Of course, of course. Yes, community classes at colleges are a great idea, Jess. Thank you for adding that. Oh my God, it's so late there. Well, I'm glad the day has potentially been good, but you're not quite sure. But I'm glad there is potential for it to have been good. All right, this is just going to be a you know me, and then the other one we're going to be doing, the next one is going to be the solidarity mug for Sydney. It's 5 AM for me? I didn't know that. I know, I don't know why I did that. That seemed like a little bit silly, kitten. Really kinda just, like, jumped right in. No previous experience, nothing. Alright, see how far off this one is. And then while those are drying, we're gonna, work on the parts for the teapot that we made earlier. We'll make the spout and the lid and stuff. I do have to grab some more clay for that, so you're gonna have to look at this spinning. Oh, actually, let me see how close I am. What what day is it today? Did you see that? This is the one for Sydney, or, because it's the one that I'm doing for Sydney, I clearly things are doing right. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Oh my god. Why are you so busy? Well, I hope you can have, like, a legitimate amount of time to relax soon. Did you have a good weekend at least? You do notification. I feel like I knew that about you. I could tell only good things. Good, good. I currently live in, Montreal. Where are you from? Right on. How do you know I was from Orcas Island? What are you talking about? Damn, that would've been way funnier. I messed up on that one. It was right there. It was a given. I'm glad you took it. It is true that I live in Germany, yeah. Yay, kidding. That was quick. That was a really quick glazing sesh. Nice. You're speedy. When I went to glaze the other day, it took me 5 hours. Mm, that's awesome. Gotcha. I thought you had a ton of stuff though. You sent me some pictures of I mean, you've been sending a lot of pictures. Or was this just a different bisque firing? Of pottery sharp, of pottery. My goodness. Gotcha. Okay. So we're gonna let these dry naturally a little bit. Give me a half a second. I'm gonna grab a piece of clay. You can watch this wheel spinning with my cup on it because, so you don't get bored. I'll be right back. I guess you can still hear me talking though. So what I'm gonna do over here real quick, let's get enough clay for a handle. and then enough for the spout and lid. I'm wedging in a bunch of silica sand to even this clay. So I've already almost we've gone through half a bag of this clay body already, which I think is kind of insane. Okay, gotcha. I see. I see. You got to sieve it, man. You can't just take up clay and then just use it right from there. Here, actually, did I show you guys? I it's in a dog poop bag, so bear with me. But I was in the creek the other day, and I found a bunch of wild clay. Definitely not poop, even though it's in the dog bag, poop bag. Um, you're sad. I'm sorry. Why is that, Sharp? But I have to process that down. I'm going to use it as a slip. So it's going to be a glaze instead of a clay body. Oh, it was from an elm tree, kitten. Well, three is right around the corner, Sharp. I've been finding out elms and quaking aspens have been producing the best clay bodies for me. It was wild clay from a creek that I all I had was a poop bag with me. I was fishing, so I didn't have anything else to grab it with. But I'm gonna use it as a slip. It's just the clay around here is terracotta. Um, so I'm just going to use it as a glaze, a flashing slip or a glaze of some sort. Oh, I hate this nubbin. We might have to redo this. It's like thinning out on the wrong spots and it just came off. Yeah, let's hold on. I don't like that nubbin. How you doing, Marley? It's his first day? Wait, why aren't you with him? Yeah, he'll come back and he'll do the things that Olive just did. I get my clay from a supermarket, yeah. Mm. What kind of training is it? What style of training is it, Sharp? Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at, honestly. I see. Well, I hope it's positive reinforcement training, Sharp, and not like this old man style of training, which is essentially what Prof just said. The Caesar Malone bull crap. It's positive reinforcement. It's the disgusting Caesar Malone stuff that um, I'm very passionately against. Fear based versus love based. Ugh. Mm. I hope so. For you, it's just $20. That's cool. That's super cool. For a specific reason? Also, what kinda handle do we wanna put on this teapot? Should we just do a standard back handle? Ah, yes, that's right. I forgot that that's where you were. You want a left-handed teapot, Ken? So you want a Kyushu teapot, you don't want a back-handled teapot. We could make a Kyushu teapot if you'd like. A left-handed Kyushu style teapot. I just don't think they'll sell as well. That's the only problem. Like, not only is it a Kyushu teapot that people out here don't understand, but it's also, left-handed, which I'm not opposed to. I'm left-handed myself these days. Notification, why do you delete every single post that you write? It's a weird move, man. Okay. Hell yeah, sharp, have fun. Okay. Yep, we're done with porcelain. No more porcelain for a little bit. We're gonna switch over to black clay until we burn through the 200 pounds of it. What are you doing here then? Go get some coffee. What's happening? Is there a place nearby that sells good coffee, or do you make nice coffee for yourself, or what's the deal? I don't really know anything about coffee. No, the teapot we've already made is too big to be Chinese style for Gonfucha. It's more of a Japanese style side handle Kyushu size teapot. Yay! I'm so happy to hear that. Gotcha, gotcha. That seems worth doing. All is great. And my torch is sounding a little bit whatever. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I can't wait for winter, Natalie. Me? I don't prof. I know nothing about a teapot. In fact, I've never made a teapot before. Um, we're trying to do one today, but I don't know if it'll actually work. I had a interaction with this dude years ago where he was trying to like mansplain teapots to me, and he's like, "Yeah, I've made 20 teapots in my life." I'm like, "Cool, dude. I've made like 7,000 teapots. I don't know what you're talking about." Gotcha. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you're chilling on your day off. Anything but summer is my favorite, Sharp. Okay. Um, we have to make a handle for. Okay, we'll make a left-handed Kyushu style teapot for this one. In the same kind of light as the one we made yesterday, it'll have kind of a chunky little thick boy. No, you know what? I take it back. We're gonna do a left-handed teapot style, but it's gonna be in the style that I like. Yeah, right? Summer sucks. I don't understand it. I don't know why people like it. It drives me insane. Exactly. I feel that way too. Don't be a perv right now, prof. I know you want to. That's too thick. I think that's too tall and it's too thick. Let's cut this off. Agreed. Right, Jess? That's how I feel too. Just we have to put the left the handle goes on the right side of a left-handed teapot. That's the big difference. I don't know. I just, I assumed. And my assumptions were wrong. Hmm. Did you what did you say? I didn't see what you said, Sharp. Mm. Oh, I gotcha. If there's no snow in winter, then what's the point? Not much of a flame. I told you. I said anything but summer. I don't have a favorite. I just don't like summer. Okay, prof. Where's my 20 bucks, man? And then I'll listen to what you're saying. All right. We gotta swap out tanks. Gotcha. No, I like everything but summer. Summer is nice in the sense that I get watermelon and watermelon's nice and swimming in warm weather is nice and things like that. But I also swim in cold weather. Sup, Amani? How are you? Thanks, Amani. Appreciate you. What's new? What's happening? Hi, hi. All right. Okay, I need this for our handle, for our tea, for our mug. This will be our mug handle stuff. Um, what do I need to do? Ah, there we go. All the respect you need for the next 24 hours, Prof. Appreciate you. I'm great. How are you? Seda, what's up? Great name. Okay, sounds good. See, that's how you do it. If you wanna, I'm a sellout for respect. So if anybody needs extra respect, it's 20 bucks a day, right? I feel the same way, Sharp. Good. We'll do we will do the thing, Natalie, the eye color thing at some point. I just need to get more bored first with what we're doing. We have too many other projects going on at the moment. Oh, I'm doing great, Amani. What's new with you? Tell me everything. Okay. I think we're gonna probably do honestly, Natalie, the time we're gonna do that is gonna be this winter because so my setup in here is a wood stove to keep my studio warm. So I don't come in here as often. So it'll be more like specific streams. We can't just kind of come in and out. And so I'll have more free time to do other stuff. I also take a snowboarding job in the winter, so I don't come in here as much because of that too. Can you? I don't even know what that is. What is that? Tell me everything about it. Hmm. Hmm. That's cool. I love having my blood drawn, honestly. Something fascinating about it. We're at day 14 today. It's not too bad, right? We're doing 3 double-walled cups and a single-walled Kyushu left-handed style teapot. Later, Imani. Good luck with everything. That sounds awesome. I can't wait to hear some updates. Hell yeah, kitten. Wow, you're really cruising through this. I'm impressed. See what? I'm not sure I know the word. All right, we're gonna center this teapot, and then I have to pee really badly. No, they really aren't. I know, and the problem is that, like, I also have a hard time selling, but Kinnan has been asking for me to make a left-hand one for a while. Obviously, there's no pressure to buy anything at all ever, Kinnan. But I should make more left-hand ones. I am left-handed now these days, so gotcha, gotcha. That makes sense. All right. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait till these won't be out of the kiln till October. All right, I have to pee. I'll be right back. You're gonna listen to Ella Fitzgerald, and I'm gonna get. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna let you listen to Ella Fitzgerald while I'm gone because I'm gonna get copywritten. So give me a sec. I'm back. And then I can turn my music back on for my TikTok peoples. You are Tara. That's awesome. I decided to become left-handed 2 years ago, 3 years ago now at this point. Interesting. I'm doing great, Gabby. It's a beautiful day, so I can't complain. I'm a little overdressed, to be honest. I'm dressed a little too fancy, a little too warm, you know. All right, Natalie. Good luck with everything. Enjoy the rest. I hope the rest of the day isn't as busy as you said, but we'll talk soon. I do. I actually have never ordered from Y2T, but I've had stuff from them. People give me their stuff all the time when they're here, and I like their tea. However, the last time I had these little mini tauchas, these little white, they had like a red label on them. I broke out in hives. My entire body turned red. I got hives everywhere. It lasted for about 30 minutes. Um, Ew, no, that's gross. Don't bring that religious bull crap into my stream. Damn. So gross. Um, Not so much anymore, Gabby. Oh, hold on. I used to like to read a lot, and I've kind of lost a lot of interest. When I was out in Oregon and Powell's Books was right there, I was really kind of obsessed. But now that I'm on the East Coast again, I don't really as much. I'm learning Japanese at the moment. I don't know if I can do 2 at the moment. What's up, Tommy? I have no idea why, Aki. My assumption is it was the pest. It's almost impossible to find non-pesticided tea, and my assumption is whatever the pesticide they're getting from that specific grower, really doesn't I have some kind of allergy to. Um, so that's my best assumption. That's cool. Wow. A brain surgeon and an author. Good honor. Man, oh man. What did she write about? I think I actually still have one of those mini touches left. We can drink them together on a tea visit and see if I break out in hives or not. Cool. Yeah, Tommy, I only have like 8 pieces left on my website. I've pretty much sold out. I'll have some cool blue stuff sometime in October available, but what's on my website is all that's left until then. Thanks, Tommy. I can't believe no one's bought that little mini teapot frog. Honestly shocked. If no one buys it soon, I have this, as you see, I have a shop, like a sale going on right now. 25% off my stuff right now for the last 8 pieces I have left. And when that sale goes, I'm gonna just take everything off the website. Mm, cool. Yeah, no, Arabic sounds cool. But yeah, I barely speak English, so I have a hard enough time learning Japanese. I think it could be kind of fun. I have to go so I built a tea house in my woods, a little A-frame. I haven't had tea out there for a while, and I think one the last mini touch is out there. Mm. I don't have any more work available, Tommy. The next shop update is, let's see. I have a soda firing coming up on the 1st and 2nd of September, so that means 7 days after that, I'll have a shop update or 8 days after that. And there should be blue cups in there. Ew, don't put pants on. Ugh, lame. Pants are the worst. Actually, I love pants. Thanks, Tommy. But then, I don't know if you've noticed here, Tommy, we switched over to black clay, and so these are none of these are gonna be blue. And then I have a in-person sale in October, so if anybody's in New England and wants to come say hi in a non-creepy way, come say hey. We'll have some tea together. And, I do, on my Instagram, I have videos of the tea house. If you send me a message, I can link one of them to you. That's in the spring, Gabby. In the fall, I do, their outdoor club. In the spring, I do their ski team, and then, um, fall, sorry, winter, I do ski team, and spring, I do tennis, but I'm doing outdoor club for fall. I mean in person, Tara. Yeah. I Man, I wish. I wish. If only, Prof. I want this part to come in more. I've never lied to anybody here, Prof, and I say that with full and 100% confidence and, legitimacy that I would never lie to any of you at any moment. Sounds good. I don't know how to I can also try to find that one of the videos and post it over on YouTube. I might have it posted in my shorts. Is that what they are on YouTube? So I'm stalling for time because I want the cups to dry a little naturally. That's why I'm kind of, like, going a little bit slower at this point. I don't really wanna stop the video and then start it in 5 minutes, 10 minutes when the stuff's dry, so we're just moving a little slower to kill time. You can't torch the bottom of a pot and then trim it. It just creates a crust that you have to break through. Liked? I don't God, I don't know what I say most of the time, Tara. I'll say stuff. I'm just spewing nonsense to you guys constantly. Oh, lied instead of liked, yes. I would never lie to you guys. I would never even exaggerate the truth at that moment, at that point. Me? Sarcastic? I don't know what you're talking about, Gabby. For dinner? No, I'm from British Columbia, from Vancouver, Prof. You definitely should do it. It's great. It was my COVID project. My ex built the platform, and then we broke up after COVID. But she built it during COVID, and so right after COVID, when things were still kind of slow, I built that. Or maybe it was a winter project. I actually don't remember when I built it, but it's just a simple 8 by 8 A-frame. but they're all I use these giant, windows for all the walls or for the main walls. And I haven't finished it yet. I still need to figure out the siding. It's been sitting out there for a couple years without proper siding on it, but right, Terra X's are the best, you know? Excuse me, Sharp. What part was a lie? The audacity. Pure audacity. Alright, let me feel this thing real quick. I'm sorry, Gabby. I'm, um, I'm on, like, very good very good. I'm on good terms with all my exes, most of my exes. There's, like, 2 that don't like me, but the rest, we still talk pretty often. There might not be, Prof. I did say yesterday that I was 30-year-old virgin, so there's a very good chance that I've been making up all of the exes in general, but I would never lie to you, so alright, what do we think? It's pretty thin. I don't know if I wanna do more than that. That's a start. I kinda like it, right? It's looking, these are looking very off-brand stylistically for me, but I kinda like it. I kinda wanna bring it down a little bit, and so it's not as high. What do you think, Kitten? Just a little bit. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot that I told you guys I had a vasectomy. Yeah, my bad. That's right. Do you like it? Thank you, Sharp, I appreciate that. Mm. That if I trimmed it down, Prof, yeah, agreed, totally agreed. Yeah, send me a message somewhere, and I'll send you the, I'm gonna futz with it a little bit more, I don't care what you guys say. Actually, I do care what you guys say. Nah, I don't want to. I like what you guys said. It's a little it's the my problem is that I can't tell there feels like there's weight somewhere that I don't like, but there really isn't. I think it's just I'm not used to this clay body, and I'm not used to what it feels like at this stage. I think that's really the issue here. Okay, let's start trimming these guys. I'm feeling very indecisive today, Ken. Leave me alone. Feeling like it's nice to be indecisive from time to time. No, I am gonna change the foot. I don't like it. I'm looking at it at a distance. You know what? I'm like actually instantly going back and forth. If it was a top handle or a back handle, I wouldn't like it. But for the style with the Kyushu style on it, I actually think it's gonna work really well. With so I actually do like it with the intention that we're doing. It honestly feels heavier, and I don't know if that's just because it's I don't know. I don't know. Wait, is this the You Know Me? No. Yes, this is the You Know Me. I'm kinda worried about this part right here. Well said. Even spelled it right first try. I like it. To make a mizusashi? Or are you talking about different type of water bowl? 'Cause we could definitely make some mizusashis if you would like. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. See, you bought my respect, so I wasn't gonna correct you, you know? I was just gonna play along and say you were full right, in full go. Not the pants, Tara, or it would have been more respectful to correct you. I don't know now. Now I'm confused. I feel like whatever's happening today is just confusion. Ah! Man, I'm glad I would have only been doing this 14 days, otherwise I'd be really embarrassed that these keep coming off the wheel. But I've been doing it for, like, let's say 10 years, I'd be incredibly embarrassed at this point. Mm. Well, I've been noticing a lot of, Japanese tea matcha dudes have been into more Chinese styled, mizusashis recently, which is interesting. Luckily, it's only been 14 days, Gabby. But that would be good. I have a really cool Kenmatsusaki mizusashi that I wish I used, but I don't really use it. That's adorable. Do you have pictures at all, Gabby? I'd love to see. Probably Bitcoin, honestly, prof. I messed up though. I don't have any. Very sad. Yeah, I wasn't into matcha until like about a year ago. I found this really nice matcha from a friend of mine became a tea master recently, and she's been pitching this company. It's really great that they're out though. You can't buy the matcha at the moment, which is a bummer. Thank you, Gabby. There, Jess. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. Agreed. I don't even want to put this in my mouth this time, kidding. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't want to do that, kidding. Yeah. Mm, mm. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. If they're lying to me, that's all right. It was a unaffordable addiction anyway. Much is stupid expensive. I think I was paying $78 for 80 grams or something. Yeah, right? Matcha's expensive. I wouldn't eat this clay. I'd eat all the porcelain. We always ate the porcelain, but this clay I would not advise to eat. What happens if I actually don't know the effects of eating too much manganese outside of probably death. Manganese, Gabby, which is what makes this clay so black. Yep, there you go. Sounds super safe, eh? Yeah, definitely. That's the porcelain's fine. Definitely would not be eating this. What's up, Wheelie? All right. We might do some more trimming on that in a bit, but let's put it to the side for now. All right, this is the mug. So it's like, see all this powdered manganese on my it's essentially the powdered clay on my hands is the toxic part, that the little sketch. Um, so I just want to make sure to wash my hands before I eat and do all that kind of stuff. And I keep my tea further away so I don't get little balls of manganese stuck in it. Well, lead is a little tastier, that's for sure. Welcome back, Cindy. We're trimming the mug. Perfect timing. Trimming the mug. We're gonna be making our left-handed Kyusu teapot soon. Gotta put the handle on this doodad. I need to buy new trimming tools. I'm gonna do that today. I keep forgetting to do it when we get upstairs from the studio, but I really need to do it today. This one, I'm pretty sure the bottom is not even close to it, so I think I'll be fine, but I guess I should be safe just in case. Yeah, not even close. Have fun hammocking. Later, Sharp. Lovely seeing you. That would be cool. I have a little crank forge, backpack forge. Could do a tool forging workshop at some point. Probably be good to have someone who actually knows how to make tools. But my here's a little I'm usually always lying about stuff, but here, this is a truthful thing. So my aunt was in the Peace Corps for I think she was in it for like 20 years, 12 years, something like between 12 and 20 years, I don't know. But she worked in a Peruvian village called Oxapampa or in Oxapampa. And she had this backpack forge that she brought in. You just carried it in so she could build a kiln there and kind of develop a pottery industry for this group of people in Oxapampa, which is pretty cool. So I got her backpack forge as a crank forge. I need to grease it up so it works properly, but it's pretty cool. I used to make stuff all the time out of it. I'm not very good at foraging, but it was fun to play around with. Mm. Oxapampa. Mm. I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you've committed to this, Tara, on your day off nonetheless. I fish for her food, Gabby. So she does eat kibble, but she also gets salmon, trout, or any other type of fish that I end up getting for her, either every day or every other day. And then she gets lots of sweet potatoes and beets and all that fun stuff. And then she gets treated with a bunch of really cool treats, like I'm giving her alligator today. Oh yeah, no, she definitely she eats better than most people. I spend more money on her food than I do on my own food during this season when I can't fish for her trout for her dinners. I just bought $28 worth of trout for dinner this week. Yesterday, 2 days ago, something like that. So, I'm sorry, $28 of coho salmon, excuse me. I wouldn't buy trout, I don't buy trout, and I wouldn't buy Atlantic salmon because that's the one I can catch around here, but I'll buy, coho and faro and all that whatever salmons. She's been having a lot of sweet potatoes recently, though, because I've been eating a lot of sweet potatoes too, so I've just been she gets half of it and I get the other half. They're so good and they're so cheap. They're great. Okay, we're almost there. Just twice a day, Prof, but she gets treats throughout the day. Mm, I'm sorry to hear that. 22. Boy, oh boy. What was their name? Yeah, they're wonderful, aren't they, Sydney? Gotcha. I didn't know that. I don't, I grew up with cats. Olive is my first dog I've ever had in my life. Um, so I'm just it's been learning stuff. Later, Gabby. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Working slower than normal, but I want these to be just right. I'm really sick of doing more fast-paced production-y stuff, and I really want to take our time and be as happy as we possibly can with everything we're making from now on. And I'm not gonna rush firings. I'm gonna just take my time. And if we don't get 10 pieces for this firing, we don't get 10 pieces for this firing. I want to be just happy with the 5 pieces we get. Oh, oh, lady. Well, I'm sorry for your loss there. Sounds like she had a really nice life, though. Okay, I think we're good on this one. So that'll be our mug. We're gonna put a low side handle to it. Yo, I see. Gotcha. I didn't know that. I'm learning something new today. I like it. Come on, buddy. Whatever. It's not coming out. Not gonna deal with it. All right. We got one more cup to trim. Then we gotta trim the lid, and then we can poke holes out, put the teapot together, and then that'll be it for this part of the stream after we do all that. And then I'm gonna do more streaming later, but I don't want to do too much. I want to take a break in between each stream, you know? Good. Yeah, I know, right? That's a big one. Uh-oh. This is the one I was worried about. I live on 32 acres, Prof. I don't know how we're gonna get around this. So the issue that I'm having right now is, I'll show you guys. So see how there's no gap? Well, there is a little gap. Maybe I can do it, but I need there to be a gap. Lovely hanging. I'll talk soon. I don't own all of that property though. There is a little bit of a gap. I think I might be able to open it up. We're gonna try a knife this time. I always try the other thing, but it sure is. The only thing that's not double walled today is the teapot. We did that double wall teapot last night. I don't want to do another one right now. It's a significant amount of football fields, that's for sure. Hmm. This one might not be a keeper. Thank you, appreciate that. I don't think this is gonna be a keeper. I think we're gonna have to get rid of this one. Let me futz with it for a little bit, and then we're just probably gonna scrap this one. Cut it in half and look at it or something. So, the gap is just, like, it's there, and it's just teasing me. I am, yeah. I'm on YouTube as well at the moment. It really is. We're just gonna try our best, and if it goes through, it goes through. I think this is a goner. I just it's really hard to clean these if you don't have the gap between them so the water can flow out through the foot, and so I'd, like, rather not have it at all than fire it, you know what I mean? Thank you, guys. Let's see if I've gone through already, I might have. Nope, I haven't gone through yet. I'm shocked it hasn't gone through yet, it's, like, truly I guess I didn't trim the interior section enough before we put this on. Wonder if I can, like, push it out. Again, if it breaks, it breaks. We'll make another one at some point, but let's just try to get it to work. Oh, 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 oh. Aha. I may have just done it. It's not pretty. Not pretty at all, but I think I just did it. I don't know how I'm gonna trim the foot though. Whatever. I have a very like well, so the problem is that if you're cleaning this and you get water inside it, there's no holes at the very, very base. Um, so the water would just get trapped and just be stay stuck in there, and that's the issue. All right, sleep well. I'm trying to trim the interior section at the same time, and it's like, ugh, this is just not well built. This is definitely not gonna go into Joy's kiln. I don't wanna put something in that I'm not 100% happy with, and I can tell you I'm not gonna be 100% happy with this, just because of what we've had to do. It might not even be nice enough to go into my kiln, so it might wait till the soda kiln in January, but we'll find out. It might not even make it to that point. I don't think they do either. Um, you run into a lot of things that you find ridiculous when you start selling pots that you're like, "Why wouldn't someone just do that?" Um, like a lot of I have had weird interactions over the years with people who are like, "I forgot to wash off some of the wadding that got, like, on the pot after I was grinding it on the bottom of it." And I got this super, super, super angry email being like telling me that I was unprofessional for not washing the pot bottom before sending it to them, and like they would never buy from me again because it was ridiculous. And I was like, what? Like, some people are just really intense. They just need to chill. I know. The audacity of me. But I've had like quite a few bad experiences online with some seller or buyers who are just like, I don't even know what's going on in their head. They must just be having a bad day. They probably just need a hug, honestly. But yay, Tara. Yeah, it is kind of just like it's fine. It's like you you get over it. I just it's kind of there's things like that that I'm just like so shocked about. Like I remember one person wanted a refund because so, do you know how my clay stretches a little bit? And it cracks, but not in like an actual crack way, just the clay itself just pulling apart. I That happened on the inside of one of my pots once, and I it glazed over and I shipped it off, and it's an aesthetic thing. And they were like, "Well, this you can't clean this cup because of this," and blah 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 blah. And they like really were just like so aggressively emailing me such nasty things that I was just like, "Send the cup back and I'll give you a refund, it's fine." But I was gonna get it's like, if they send me the cup back at your expense, then I'm happy to refund it. I'm not gonna give you the, shipping back, but I just really weird. There have been a couple things over the years, it's just like kind of weird behavior. You know what? Actually, if I can clean up the inside of this one, I actually kinda love it. I think so. I think the big thing is that, people are just angry, and they just want a reason to be mean, because they're having a hard time. I assume most of the time it's because people are just having a really rough go of it at that moment, and not because they're actually a piece of shit. Um, I mean, in this day and age, I don't know that anymore definitively, but, um, I had been for many years giving people the benefit of the doubt. We're trimming the inside of a double-walled cup at the moment. From doing what was the cause, prof? Was it justified? What'd you do? I get the middle finger every time I drive because I go the speed limit. People hate me around here. Literally every time I drive, I get the middle finger. It's kind of amazing. Okay, let's see if, let's see how this looks. Was this the last thing we had to trim? No, we had to trim the lid. So I managed to get the gap. You can see the hole there, and I flattened the bottom, and it looks totally fine the inside. So I have to fix the cracks and stuff like that, but honestly, it's not bad. I wish it was a little thinner, um, but that's okay. It will get thinner or get lighter at least because of all the holes we're about to put into it, but alright, let's do the lid now, then we'll put everything together, and then I'm gonna take, like, an hour or 2-hour break for lunch, and then we'll be back in the studio for a couple more hours. Or maybe we'll wait till this evening, I don't really know. I gotta go help put up some cabinets, um, so I don't know when that's gonna be. Well, that's not centered. It's centered enough. I'm glad you're into it, happy? This is our 4th pot a day, actually. Does that help explain it? We made 4 pots today so far. Oops, that's not good. I may have messed up pretty bad here. Oops. Mm, right? It doesn't happen to me very often, but it which I'm happy for, but man, it is annoying when it happens. Trimming wet is this wet is annoying. I mean, these teapots are $300. Yeah. Well, the walled ones are, yeah. And the double walled cups are those ones I sell for 100 and with shipping and tax, they're like $174 each, something like that, if not more. And then these ones are all going into a special kiln, so everything's gonna be more expensive. Okay. There's a pretty good chance we're gonna put this back on because I don't think it's big enough. Or I think it's too big, but we're cutting it. I made it slightly too big so we can cut it down. And we're too thick as well, so we'll bring that down as well. So let's see how close we are, size-wise at least. Just a little too big, but we're almost there. Profit is. I mean, you've watched me do it, so clearly it's easy. 14 days, man. Alicia, what's up? Or Isha, sorry. My brain is not braining. Day's going well. Making a few pieces today. Get in there. You tried ketamine oak? No, there's no Kyushu pot market whatsoever. Good. Ah, I see, I see, I see. That doesn't surprise me. Okay, let's try this. What? How is that not respectful? You sound like a smart dude. I was just thinking that you would know what's up. All right, we gotta go in a little bit more. Well, that's the thing is that like this is I mean, we are making a Kyushu style teapot and everything like that, but this is closer to an herbal infusion style pot, sized pot. No, I've had too much caffeine and not enough to eat. Did you guys see how much shaky my hand was when I was holding that? That's what happens when I don't eat enough before coming in here. Mm. They're great for they're great for like in-person shows around here, the bigger herbal infusion style pots. I really want these fits to be as tight as possible, so we're actually we're at the right width, but now I just wanna make the angle steeper. Mm. Oh, Ireland. Yeah. I'm sure I mean, that's most people, unless they're into Kung Fu Cha, don't really care for tea, and so they usually just do the big teapots. They're not drinking that much anyway, usually. Yeah, let's try this now. Mm. It's kinda nice, right? Where you kind of just, like, slowly take it down. Like, look at that fit. That took us a couple attempts, but that's pretty awesome, right? And so now it's pretty much flush. I don't know, I think it's worth doing that, though, and when I sand it, it's really gonna fit in there nicely. But that's, like, you know, I don't think we can get a better fit than that. Okay, so we've the only thing we have to make is the handle now for the mug, but we've made everything else. Ew, gross. I'm not surprised, though. Gotta love drinking plastic, my favorite thing. Ow! Just poke the pen tool right into my hand. Yep. How'd you know, Prof? Not even joking about that one either. Yeah. I don't think I drew blood on that, but okay, let's do the mug first. Mm. Yeah, that's a smart thing. So happy, clay shrinks around 12%. My porcelain shrinks around 14.25% from finish, so it'll be significantly smaller. Mm, mm. Yeah, the community is so small that especially the atmospheric community, and then if you go into the atmospheric teaware community, there's like 20 of us. So, I really like this cup. I think this is gonna be a really beautiful mug. Alright, let's make the handle. No, I buy all my clay, so, you can just see the shrinkage rate on the, website that you buy the clay from. Mm. I'm guessing this one's around 12%. I actually don't know if this one's 12%. I know my porcelain's 14 and a quarter percent. Not really, prof. Otherwise, I'd have more money. What's up, MG? How are you? What's new? What's happening? Tell me everything. So, prof, the reason that it's not lucrative is that most people who drink Gongfu cha don't stray away from Zusha or Ishi teapots, and so they won't buy Western teaware. So, otherwise, it would be a lucrative market. Oh, that's awesome. I've never tried any copper stuff. Do you have pictures of what you've tried? Doing great over here. Just making some double walled cups and a normal teapot. The base measurement, I just made so many one finger handles. I just know um, how much clay I need. It's that much, at that thickness. Mm. And we could have just ended there, but I'm gonna give it a fancy handle because it's a fancy teapot or it's fancy whatever. It's weird. Yeah, there should be a market for it, but there really and there kind of is, but it's people who are kind of into Gong Fu Cha, but didn't necessarily get indoctrinated with the Chinese teaware specifically, because they literally will not they have all these opinions about clay and blah blah blah, and it's all just make believe baloney. Um, but it's all weird. I don't know. The community is weird. Obviously, I like it, but it's a strange one. Cool. I'll take a look. Yeah, sorry, Isha, that's not very helpful what I told you. I just we could go over a whole thing about sizing, but it's one of those things that I've just made so many of that I don't think about anymore. I don't know how many thousands of these versions of this handle I've made over the years. Mm, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a there's a weird line between the two, and it takes a certain person to be buying sometimes more artistic style teapots. Sorry, that's me, BB. Also, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with like, traditional Chinese teapots. It's just the community just doesn't, as a whole, want to pay for more expensive teaware, and they don't want to deviate from just a traditional looking Zusha teapot. Gotcha. Mm. I think that's the biggest factor in the States is that people just, when they think of tea, they think of a tea bag. And then when you show them a small teapot, they're like, it's not functional. They think all they ever think of is a giant herbal infusion pot. And then you put like 12 shitty quality tea bags into it. And I'm not trying to like, if you like tea bags, awesome, good on you. Um, I'm not trying to like sit on that, but I'm just saying that it's like around here, especially, I can't, people think it's a gimmick. It's not a actual anything. It's I don't know, the whole thing is weird. I'm gonna start doing, and I've been saying this for a long time, I really will start it this winter though, is a monthly tea session in my greenhouse. It's donation based. Come, have a cup of tea for an hour, whatever you want, once a month, maybe the first Saturday of every of the month or whatever, and come enjoy seasonally that tea. I'm gonna curate it so it's season by season. We get different types of teas and just kind of experience the culture of it. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to donate if you don't want to. Something like that. Mm. It's what's crazy to me is that we have such a aggressive coffee culture in the States, and somehow people don't realize that it's exactly the same for tea. And it's truly kind of mind-boggling that people have that perception. It's marketing, I guess. Um, and in the West, people are really just trying to get caffeine. They're not trying to enjoy the tea. Because coffee, I mean, maybe I'm saying this out of ignorance, but coffee doesn't really taste very good. And so you're just mainly drinking it for caffeine, which is different than tea. Prof, uh, I always recommend people going to my buddy Whispering Pine Teas and buying an oolong and a green tea, or not a green tea, but an oolong and a white tea and a black tea, and go from there. Any of them, they're all great. But the thing is, you have to steep them somewhat correctly. If you just over steep them, they're still going to taste bad. So, the proper teaware is important. Um, Thanks, Sydney. I'm glad you like our solidarity handle. Sample boxes are great. And just go get a cheap teapot, like a small cheap teapot and a small cup. Don't buy something for me right off the bat unless you want to, or another potter. There's no need for it though. Just see if you even like that style of tea drinking. You can get those Ishi teapots that are not really Ishi clay for $35. Just get one of those. They work great. Who cares if it's not actually that clay? That being said, I think I have like an actual Ishi teapot that's probably worth a couple grand. I should probably sell it. I have no interest in it. That kind of teaware just does not interest me whatsoever. So you can use a kettle, but a kettle is designed for boiling water. A teapot is for steeping the tea. They're two different items completely. Yeah, well, we're gonna be cheaper. We'll see what the market does. Mm. Okay, go for it, prof. Those things are expensive, man. Enjoy yourself. I was looking into getting a 3D clay printer for fun. It was like 10 grand or something, the one I was looking at. It was the one they were selling at Sheffield. It's like, no, I'm good. I don't think love and care is what makes money. So I think, honestly, I think that is a clay printer is a bad way to make money. I know you're kidding here, but if you wanted to run me out of business, it would be a different thing. You wanna just make money doing pottery, get molds, buy molds. You don't have to make this stuff. Just have someone make a mug that you like or a cup you like, and then hire someone else who knows how to make molds to make you a two-part, three-part mold, and then you have to have literally no skill. You can either do a pour mold or a push mold, and, you could make as the same stuff that I'm making right now at a fraction of the cost and much faster, and then just electrify it and you'll boom, in the money. Mm. I to be honest, in hotter months like now, I don't actually drink Gung Fu style. Um, Now that it's getting colder, I'm gonna go back to it, but in the warmer months, I just drink grandpa style out of my thermos and just drink pu'er mostly. Anyway, what do we think? Kinda cute, eh? I've been stockpiling some oolongs and whatnot for the colder weather that's coming. Thanks, Sydney. Thanks, Isha. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep pronouncing your name wrong. Mm, gotcha. Olive, stay here, please. Jesus, we've been in here for a while. Hold up, I need to close my door, otherwise it's gonna be super loud. Lawnmower dude just showed up. How are you? Oh, it's a beautiful day. Can't complain. Yeah, right? Excuse me, B. It's gonna get really loud for a second for TikTok, not so much for YouTube, but oh, is it good? I just can't believe we've been in here for the we got in here, what, like 9:30? We've been streaming for 187 minutes. Jesus. All right. I don't know how you guys put up with me for this long. Gotcha. Hmm. Hold on, I need my finger condom. I love this thing. This is a game changer. I really, really, really like this mug. I'm glad that you said you were doing mugs earlier, Sydney, because I wouldn't have made this into a mug, and I'm so happy we did. Exactly, kitten. No, you'd be fine. You could definitely attach it. Remember, 14 days in. You got this. He only mows a little bit, honestly. I live in mostly woods, prof. Sure do. It's a tough life, but someone's gotta do it. Mm. Exactly, kitten. That's why I have an abundance of clay, because I have all the trees around me. Bethany, how are you? Tell me everything. What's new? What's happening? It's black birch. And luckily, we have an abundance of black birch on the property, so it works out well. Oh, I'm sorry. What are you gonna do to make up, to deal with the void, Bethany? How old are your kids? And when did school start? It's already started? Gotcha. Nice. Solid ages. I don't really teach that age group anymore, but I guess I am. I one of the new teaching jobs, I guess, is teaching that age at the moment. I forgot that I signed up for that. It's crazy, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought it was here already? Can't believe it's already almost September. I've already been picking apples. I'm gonna go steal a bunch of my neighbor's apples to probably today. What do you have to clean, Bethany? Prof. I work at quite a few side gigs on top of this. A lot of them are art-based or athletic-based, but oh, yeah. I love stealing apples. They're not there. They don't even live here. It is? No. Well, hopefully it's not too much of a chore to clean up. They live in Sweden mostly. I don't think they're even here. You wouldn't know that because they have 24-hour maintenance at that place, but I'm not sure who they're blowing leaves for. That's okay. I'm not salty about it. You're salty about it. Don't I look athletic? Look at these abs. Don't you see this giant, uh, strong person body? That's how athletes talk about themselves, right? Oh, yeah, I totally get that. Well, it would distract the loneliness though, right? Maybe? I don't know. What else do you wanna get done today, Bethany? Aubrey, we're making double-walled cups. We did 1 double-walled mug, we're gonna do 2 double-walled Yunomi, and then we have a single-walled teapot to put together. Pottery. Pottery, stone carving, or, metalworking. Those woodworkers have it easy. Not athletic at all. Fair. Gotcha, gotcha. Nothing sounds lovely. Mm. Most potters I know who are full-time or atmospheric potters who are full-time are, jacked. Just it's like all the wood cutting and all the extra labor that's involved in it all. Except for me. I'm just a bag of goop. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever heard that before, but I love that. Mm, it really does. Rage cleaning is an amazing term that I've never heard before, and I love. Alright, we got one more row of, holes to punch out. Gotcha. I mean, I get that. I totally get that. Oh my god, Aubrey, thank you. Oh my god, I love a good compliment. Don't know how to take it, but I love it. Okay. I love this mug. I really, 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 really love this mug. Yeah, someone's mowing outside, Bethany. Uh, just stare at this for a second. I've been in here too long. I just need to sit down for a sec. You guys on Instagram, I mean on YouTube, you get to look at Olive while I sit down for a second. All right, give me a sec. Oh, God. So we have the two you know me left and the teapot. Um, I'm gonna try to do one more you know me, and then I don't think I can get the teapot done right now. I think I need to take a break. We've been at this for too long. Standing that long without stopping is tough on my hips and my back and everything. So actually, you know what? I think we're just gonna call it right now. I don't think I have the I think it's healthier if I just take like an actual 20-minute sit down and I can stretch out my hips and stuff. I'm gonna cover everything we've made, and then I'll come back and we'll finish off putting out the holes and stuff. But I think for now, I think this is enough to be like pretty happy with what we've been working on. I really love this though. Sydney, thank you for saying that you had to make mugs today because I really into this. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll be back. Give me like half an hour or something. Bye guys. What?